Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. So today's learning target is being able to apply past learning to new situations. So we've talked about shadows in the past. We've talked about how the earth rotates. We've talked about the sun. We've talked about seasons and what causes seasons. So today I want you just to kind of bring all that knowledge together and tie it into one. All right, and that's kind of what spring term is all about. So for starters, I'd like you to revisit yesterday's probe, starting with being very, very careful about reading the directions. So go back and reread the directions. It says, read the probe and make your one claim by putting an X in the box below. Provide evidence for your thinking. So that's one issue, but the second is we have to make sure that we're not deleting anything on the probe or rearranging. So it's still a little bit of an issue. If you accidentally do that, it's okay, guys, but you need to email me and let me know, because until someone alerts me or I happen to catch it, people were missing, I think, this information. So this is the probe. It's when is my shadow the longest? And the choices were early morning, late morning, or noon. Those were your only three choices, and you only could choose one because that's what it said in the directions, and that's what we've done in the past in class. So everyone did a great job here. You've got tons of great ideas and evidence. But today what I'd like you to do is go back and visit it and add comments, kind of like that scientific arguing. So I'm going to show you how you do that. So I'm going to pick on Bella here since she's the first at the top. So she thought that the shadows were longest in the early morning and late morning, because those were the two choices, early morning, late morning, or noon. You're only supposed to pick one. And so she's got two going there, but then I'm curious about why she's chosen early and late. So then I could highlight what I was curious about. So I'm curious about why she's saying both early and late. So I'm going to highlight the part I'm curious about, and then I'm going to click this little comment box, and then I can say, Bella, I'm curious about the early and late idea. So you could just put that, and then I could say, did you mean late evening? So I could do something like that. Okay, and then I'm going to hit comment. Now Bella can then come back and respond. So she can click on this box, and then she can add a reply, and she can explain what she meant, or oops, nope, I guess I didn't mean that, or whatever. And then once it's all been resolved, then we can just hit resolve, and then it all disappears. Okay, so that's what I would like you to do first. And then I would like you to open up the mystery science called How Can the Sun Tell You the Seasons, and play that. Now, if you're really lucky, you have someone there at your house that you could have a discussion with. That would be the best. But if not, just have the discussion in your head. You can talk it out loud or just think it in your head, line up your stuffed animals and have a discussion with them. And then the next two links are just kind of fun to play with. This one's called Science Games for Kids. Unfortunately, I don't have Adobe Flash on my player, on my Apple computer here, but you have it on yours. I've checked and verified that. So follow the directions, and you are just going to play this little game with shadows. So you guys are good at this. Click on things, manipulate them around, see what makes the shadow bigger and smaller, and how shadows change in shape. And there's a place for you to do it, check indoor and outdoor, so with natural light and with artificial light. And then I'd like you to click on this sun calculator, and this is kind of cool too. On this one, you can type in your address. So over here on the side, you can type in your address, and you can actually figure out your height too, or put in different heights, and then see how high the shadow would be. So what I did is I went to a conversion calculator, and these are kind of fun. So I'm going to convert feet to meters, and I'm 6 feet tall, so I can go ahead and type in 6 feet, and it tells me that I would be 1.8288 meters. So then I can come back and I can put that into this box here, and I can see how tall my shadow would be. So play around with that. And when you're done with both of those, I would like you to take this little quiz on seasons and shadows. So again, first and last name, go ahead and choose your answers, and then it will tell you your score and the ones that you missed and what the correct answer was. All right. Have fun with all that. Have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.